Howdy folks, and welcome back to World of Tanks with the mighty Jingles, and this is Lujox HD in the Object 257 in a standard battle here on the highway map where Lujox is... What are you doing with your camera? Seriously, do you know how annoying that... Okay, he's calmed down. Right. Where... Oh god, he's going... No, sorry, that's it. I can't be watching that. Let's try this again, shall we? Howdy folks, and welcome back to World of Tanks, where today we're going to be joining Soul Worker in the Progetto 46 Tier 8 Premium Italian auto-reloading medium tank in a standard battle on the Serene Coast map. What? What do you mean, where's the other game? Look, my commiserations to Lujox, it was actually a very good game, but watching it made me want to gouge my own eyes out with a spoon. Maybe I'm just showing my age, but I prefer it when people play as if the person controlling their camera isn't suffering from an epileptic fit. Anyway, Soul Worker in the Progetto 46. Thought by many, and for good reason, to be, if not the best Tier 8 medium tank in the game, then certainly the best premium Tier 8 medium tank in the game. Before we see a few examples why, check this out. See the Super Chaffee? Beautiful shot. But wait, there's more. The Hellcat that just blew his tracks off. There he is, trying to back up into cover. Oh no, I've been hit. Oh, I know what I'll do. I could have continued backing up into cover and lived. No, I'll move forward into open ground where the auto-reloader that just hit me once can hit me a further 2 times. Brilliant plan, Hellcat. Nothing could possibly go wrong with that. And that, of course, is Soul Killer's first kill. The first of many, and I am sure... as he takes a pot shot at the Enel 1 over there. I am sure that before the end of this battle I'll have completely lost track and I'll be getting the number of his kills wrong, along with many other things, because, well, that's all just part of my charm, isn't it? The friendly ELC Even 90 has just finished off the Super Chaffee and escapes by the skin of his teeth, although the team have lost the Super Hellcat. In a sign of things to come, as Soul Killer unloads the remainder of his clip on the enemy CS-52, and sure enough, the ELC on 82 health couldn't take the hint, drove out into open ground and died, swiftly followed by a T-3485M and one of the team's M44 artillery by an M4190 who managed to drive straight up the railway tracks in the middle of the map without anybody noticing until it was far too late, and also make a clean escape. Soul Killer, extremely lucky because this tank is basically unarmoured, taking 2 hits as he falls back, one from a T-3485, another from the CS-52, neither of which did any damage, both of which were absorbed by his tracks. The M41, realising that his first escape route is cut off, attempts to double back the way he came. Only this time, somebody's waiting for him. And it's a mark of just how badly armoured the Progetto is that he actually took more damage there from the collision with the enemy light tank than he did from the enemy light tank's 90mm gun. Under the circumstances, however, even though it did cost him a lot of health, I think RAM was the right thing to do, because the Progetto's gun can only do 750 average damage on a full clip, and the M41 had 1100 health. Nobody else was going to shoot him, he needed to die, and that was the only real way to make sure that it happened. In the meantime, however, the team have lost even more tanks. They're now losing 4 kills to 6, the western flank has more or less completely collapsed. And here they come. Okay, well that's one KV-2 that we don't have to worry about, which is always nice, especially when you're driving around in a tank as badly armoured as the Progetto 46. What's that, you say? How badly armoured? Well, in some places the turret has as much as 80mm. That's about it. So, why is it that this thing is considered to be the best Tier 8 premium medium tank? Well, look at what the gun can do. There goes the CS-52. This is an auto-reloader. Like an autoloader, but better. Whereas the French autoloaders don't start reloading until every shot has been expended from the clip, the Italian auto reloaders start reloading each shot as it's fired. The only way to force a full reload on this tank is to switch ammunition types. The only downside is that the more shots have been fired, the longer the reload takes. The only way this could be any better than it is, as the team continues to hemorrhage tanks, is if the reload got faster the less shells were remaining. And of course, such a system would be absolutely ridiculous. Which is why it only exists on Russian heavy tanks. Because of course it does. To be fair, it only exists on one, the IS-3A. And in most other respects, it's a distinctly mediocre tank. But, well, when you've got a 122mm auto reloader that loads faster the more shots you've fired, how else are you supposed to balance it? They can always give it bad ammunition, I suppose. Oh no, wait, they gave it APCR as its standard ammo. Seriously, man, you couldn't make this shit up. Except that's exactly what they did. The tank never existed other than in blueprints, of course. I think it's fairly safe to say at this point that Soul Killer is the only thing keeping his team in the game. What are you talking about, Jingles? It's 8 kills to 9. Well, it's shortly going to be 9 kills to 9. And there it is. But that's Soul Killer's 7th kill. The rest of his team between them have only managed 2 kills, and one of those was the Super Chaffee that he hit first. Oh, they've just lost the T-34-2G fake tank. He only has 4 surviving teammates. They're spread out all around the map, completely unable to mutually support each other. But you can see what it is that makes the Progetto 46 so good in the hands of a better than average player. It's a combination of that great gun and excellent mobility on all terrain. Because Soul Killer has basically been rushing around this map, putting out one fire after another. Anytime it looked like the enemy team were about to break through, he was there, stopping them dead in their tracks. It's not that this tank doesn't have weaknesses, it does. The almost complete lack of armour is the obvious weakness, but the auto reloader is just a 90mm gun. It only has 240 average damage, which means that if the enemy you're attacking has more than 720 health, you're probably not going to kill him, and you'd either better have a plan to deal with him or a plan to get the hell out of there before he deals with you. Which of course is why Soul Killer sacrificed health to ram the full health M41 in order to ensure that he didn't get away. Oh, one arty spotted. First shot missed, unfortunate, and unusual. The gun is pretty accurate. Second shot gets him. And now he's on that full reload, having expended all 3 shots from the auto reloader. And this again is another example of how important it is to know what you're doing and attack the right targets at the right time in this machine, because when you've expended the entire clip, the length of time it takes to reload just one more shot is the difference between driving a tank that has some of the best damage per minute at tier 8 to a tank that has some of the worst damage per minute at tier 8. Now he's killed the M44, but there was an AT-15A lurking around here somewhere, armed with a 17-pounder gun and entirely capable of penetrating this tank's armour, and there he is, and he's... no, he is looking this way. Eventually. Took his time about it, missed with his first shot, but the 17-pounder is a rapid reloading gun, and to be completely fair, Soul Killer did kind of miscalculate how long it was going to take him to go undetected in the low ground behind the bushes over here where the M44 was. Fortunately, the AT-15A, who, yes, is firing gold at a tank that only has 80mm of armour. But fortunately the AT-15A is a bit of a potato. He's not even attempting to hide. So, respot. There he is. Pull back, double bush, and take the shot. He's attempting to find the ammo hole behind the gun shield there, and then decides, actually no, we'll go for the good old reliable commander's hatch on the top right side of the tank. Loses sight, moves up, AT-15A pulling back, but appears to have forgotten which side of his tank his vulnerable hatch weak spot is. And that's kill number 9. Oh, Emil 1 spotted. And kill number 10, there's the Pools medal. At this point he only has 2 remaining teammates, and honestly I have no idea what they're doing, because the rest of the team still only have 2 kills between them. I don't actually think it matters what the rest of his team are doing. Notice how he avoids the cap circle there. He's not planning on winning this game by capping, and it doesn't pay to give the team, or the enemy team, any more information than they absolutely need. Oh look, artillery with a self-preservation instinct. Oh, he's clearly a better than average artillery player. We'll have to get rid of him. And there's kill number 11. 1 remaining enemy tank. Hang on a minute, has somebody just killed something? Somebody just killed something! Wow! At this point, though, honestly I think the best thing that his 2 surviving teammates could do is just stay alive so that he can form a battlefield platoon with them in order to get a crucial contribution award at the end of this match. Unfortunately, the Crucial Contribution Award, which is earned by members of a platoon who eliminate 12 or more enemy tanks, is only available to members of a platoon who eliminate 12 or more enemy tanks. Ah, there's the KV-122. If you eliminate 12 enemy tanks by yourself, you basically get jack squat, other than a Pools medal. And personally, I think that's a crying shame, and a mistake that should be addressed at the earliest possible opportunity. Unfortunately, there's going to be no Crucial Contribution medal for Soul Killer, because, well, understandably, he had other things on his mind, like getting the 12th and final kill. Wow. So, yeah. The Progetto 46, Italian Premium Tier 8 Auto-Reloading Medium Tank. It's alright. Well, the thing is, in the hands of most players, that's exactly what it is. It's alright. But in the hands of somebody like Soul Worker here, and yes, I've just realised I've been calling him Soul Killer this entire match. I told you I was going to get something wrong. In the hands of somebody like Soul Worker, it's a lot better than just alright. Soul Killer? And I've done it again. Oh God, go home, Jingles, you're drunk. Soul Worker, congratulations on a thoroughly well-deserved result. Your team didn't deserve to have you. Everyone else, I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time.